you're good. All right.
Get that on camera.
Here we are in the third installment of our thematic lesson plan on fire safety. And what we're trying to do today is we're going to try to focus on reading. We're going to read this story about a school that had a big fire in it maybe 50, 60 years ago. So what I want you guys to think about here is I want you to think about the different fire safety things that you have in your school that you know about. Either things that are in there or things that you do in school every day or maybe once a month that are related to fire safety. So can anybody give me maybe a piece of equipment that's in the school? Yes, Mr. Brunetti.
There's fire extinguishers.
There's fire extinguishers. Very good. Yes. Okay, we have fire extinguishers that help us keep us safe in school. Yes, DJ.
There's fire alarms.
There's fire alarms. Right. There's fire alarms. Now, do we ever practice with those fire alarms?
Yeah.
Like, how do we practice with those fire alarms?
We have fire drills once a month.
Okay. Now, why do we have those fire drills? Do we have those fire drills just because we want to get the teachers want to get a class, or is there a real purpose for those?
In case there is a real fire.
Okay, so it tells us what to do in case there's a real fire. So if there's a fire or even another kind of emergency that we need to evacuate the school, we have a plan to do it. We know what we're going to do. We know what's expected of us. When the alarm goes off, whether it's a real alarm or fake alarm, what's one of the important things we need to do? Yeah.
Keep calm.
Keep calm, right. Keep calm, don't panic. And who are we going to listen to?
The teacher.
The teacher or any of the adults that are in there, and hopefully the adults aren't panicking too, and everything goes well.
Sure.
So what we're going to find here is that we're going to read this story. It's not a just pretty gruesome story here, but it's something that really happened. I think it's there in 1953, about a school in Chicago that had a big fire in it, and unfortunately a lot of people died. And unfortunately, a lot of people died because they didn't have all the fire safety things or all the drills and stuff we do now. So what we want to do is we want to read this, and as we're reading, though, we're just not going to read. We're going to try to find context clues and find different things that they ignored back in the 1950s that we do today. So what we're going to do is we're going to start reading. I'm going to have you guys just read little pieces of it, and then you're going to read it by yourself, and then we're going to talk about it. So, but anytime anybody sees anything that's related to fire safety or a safety process or pieces of equipment that they were lacking, let us know. Leo, raise your hand and say, I think I have something, and we're going to use our highlighters and highlight it. Okay, so all right. So I'll just start off here. Now, we're going to start off here where it says Our Lady of Angels School. Okay, it's a fire. It says December 1st, 1958. In our background, I'm going to read the background here. With 1,515 students in attendance, Our Lady of Angels Grade School, run by the Sisters of Charity in Chicago, caught fire when rubbish in the basement ignited. Fire raced through the building. Although passerbys and firemen and the teaching staff rescued more than 1,000 children, several classes safely exited, 90 students and 3 nuns were killed. Now let me ask you guys, do we know what a nun is? No. Do you guys know what a nun is? Yes.
It's a girl who wears a hat.
For what purpose?
Church.
Okay, they're what is it?
They're the teachers in the Catholic school.
They're teachers in the Catholic school, yep. And they are committed to God, maybe.
Yeah.
They're what's the word for it? Come on, you go to Catholic. Okay.
Religious.
Right. Okay. And they're women.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So did anybody find anything just in that little introduction background? Anything? Yes.
Possibly the rubbish in the basement.
Rubbish in the basement. Yeah, that's one thing. When we look in school, we try to keep everything clean. We don't have like piles of garbage here and there. It's usually clean because we don't want that catching on fire. Okay, TJ, you want to read the first paragraph there for me?
Sure.
Okay.
It was about 2:30 p.m. on December the basement of Our Lady of the Angel School in Chicago. In another half hour, the 1,500 students would have been dismissed and sent home. Instead, scores would go to the morgue.
Okay, so we found something again there, right? Did we repeat our text clue about the rubbish in the basement?
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, you want to read the next one for me?
I will.
Okay.
A teacher on the first floor of the school was alerted when 2 of her students returned to the class and reported the smoke. She quickly conferred with the teacher across the hall, and the two decided to take their classes out of the school. They did this promptly. The fire alarm, however, was not sounded at the time. I think we should stop there.
Why should we stop there, Ryan?
Because it says the fire alarm, however, was not sounded at that time.
Okay, so that was something that happened that would bring unfortunate consequences to the school.
Yes.
But they did
Okay.
leave promptly.
Excuse me?
The 2 teachers
Yeah, they
did
did.
leave promptly.
Did we raise our hand first there? Yes.
They left promptly.
They did leave promptly, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to finish that paragraph there, Ryan?
Yep. All right, it says, meanwhile, flames licked their way up the high hot walls, eating into the heavy wooden trim.
Okay. Mr. Burnett, you want to read next for me?
As he entered the school, a janitor spotted the blaze. He shouted down the hall, asking the parish housekeeper to turn in the alarm. It was then 2:42 p.m. Incredibly, none of the teachers in the rambling 2-story building were notified of the blaze. That's very bad.
That's very bad. How come you? Yeah, that's pretty
Right.
unfortunate that you.
2 teachers left, and they didn't tell any of the other students.
Right, right. So we didn't sound the alarm, and then now the teachers are like thinking of themselves and just trying to escape the building without anybody else. Okay, good. Good.
Second floor classes were not alerted until they saw and smelled the smoke. By then, the teachers had emptied the first floor in an orderly fire drill.
Okay, all right.
Um,
How about you guys take a minute, and how about we read the next paragraph by yourselves? Okay?
Just one paragraph.
Yeah, yeah. And if you see anything in there, you can let me know. We all finished? Okay. Anybody have any comments or about that paragraph?
The nun told them to stay low. So
Okay.
like that's a thing they taught us. There's a fire in our house. We have to stay low to avoid the smoke and the heat.
Okay, so is that a good thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, yes, yes, that's a good thing. Okay, how about we, just for a matter of time here, jump down to the paragraph where it says most of the children on the second floor. How about we read that to yourselves? Okay, anybody find any text clues on that one? Yes,
What was it? The children on the second floor panicked,
okay,
and then many jumped out the window to their death.
right, so they panic, which we don't want to panic, and that's why we have our drills, and we practice, and we drill it into your heads to say, don't panic, stay calm. Panic doesn't help anybody out. You gotta stay calm. And then the jumping to their deaths, even if you watch the first person jump, the
Yeah.
second person jump. That is a big decision if you have flames lapping on you, though, to whether you're going to go for it or not. And, hopefully none of us have to face that situation. All right, can we cut for a second?